gonna get this back pay, but what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna turn back to the same old habits, going to these big, nice, fancy restaurants and eating out just because you got an extra dollar in your pocket? Or are you going to do something that you know that you must or that you need to do to get your future in line? So I was in the office, y'all, and I heard some of the letter carriers saying, when I get my back pay, we about to do it big. We about to go out to the biggest, fanciest restaurant that we got in town. And somebody said, well, what fancy restaurants do we have in town? I started thinking, I'm like, not really any. But yes, a lot of people, they so anxious and so eager to get this money. They are super excited. I'm excited for y'all. I'm excited for myself. We all letter carriers, so we're all getting to participate in that. But I do believe that, you know, it doesn't really stop there, because you're gonna get this back pay, but what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna turn back to the same old habits, going to these big, nice, fancy restaurants and eating out just because you got an extra dollar in your pocket? Or are you going to do something that you know that you must or that you need to do to get your future in line? That's what I want to talk about, y'all. Because I know it's nice to get some back pay, but I want to ask you something. What are you going to do with your money? Are you going to invest? Are you going to create something? Or are you going to go blow all of it and be wondering when the next check is coming? Because a lot of y'all didn't even want to participate when it came down to getting this check. Still don't want to, just ready for the check to hit your account. Because you really don't want to make no changes. You just want everybody else to make the changes for you. That is one of the main reasons as to why I let go of being the union president. When my term was up, I let that stuff go, y'all. Because you fight for so many people that are ungrateful. And all they want to do is reap the benefit. Nobody wants to put in the work. Nobody wants to put in the time. But they want to reap the benefit. I want us to have a different mindset, y'all. Don't get this money and go blow it. Because it's still, whatever they're giving you is not even enough, y'all. The reason why we getting what we getting is because we don't have anybody in there that's going to fight for us as hard as we need. So therefore, you about to get some crumbs. But in the same sense, what are you going to do with them little bit of crumbs that you about to get? Are you going to blow it? Or are you going to use it where it's supposed to be used? Invest back into yourself. Because let me tell y'all something. The greatest thing I could have ever done was invested in myself. I had to invest in my knowledge, because what I realized is that you can get some money, but if your mindset ain't together, you're going to blow that money. Oh yeah, you can get a lot of money, but if your mindset is not in the right place, you're gonna blow that money. This is why you have people that are millionaires don't even realize that they become millionaires, because they're so used to blowing this money. They're so used to living like how everybody else wants them to live. They so used to treating themselves. Don't treat yourself right now, especially if you're in a hard time. Go pay your bills and take care of your responsibilities. And then put some money towards your future. Put some money towards your future. Invest into yourself. Because I'm telling you right now, like I told y'all earlier, the best thing I could have done was invested in my knowledge. Invested in knowledge that I knew was going to get me to another place. If I know that the job that I'm working at right now ain't going to get me there, then I must invest. I must invest in some knowledge that I know will get me there. What am I good at? What do I need to bring what I'm good at to the table? Because I know a lot of y'all don't like to hear this, but it takes money to get somewhere. It takes money for your businesses to grow. It takes money for you to live the way that you want to live. So you have to invest in yourself. No matter how much it costs, you have to do it. It's what's best for you. At the end of the day, when everybody else has blown their money, if you've made a smart decision, if you actually invested in yourself, you're going to be able to actually look at that investment and say, all right, I made this investment because I believed that it was going to bring me back more. That's the whole reason why we invest, y'all. We don't just invest for the hell of it. We invest because we know that what we're putting in is only minimum to what we're about to get out. I want you guys to invest in your knowledge. Invest in your education. Because the same way we were dependent on somebody else to create that check for us, that means that we're not dependent enough on ourselves. We over here depending on somebody else to create a check for us. Because we can't depend on ourselves. We fussing and getting mad at this person because they didn't do what they said they was gonna do, but we didn't try to do nothing ourselves. You can't continue to keep being mad at the same old situation and don't do nothing about it. I tell you guys all the time that you have to invest in yourself to actually get somewhere if you want to be successful. If you're tired of your situation, if you're tired of crying, if you're tired of waking up tired, then you better invest in yourself. Don't take this money and blow it. Put it back into yourself. And I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of people trying to be on social media right now. If you are trying to be on social media, I cannot stress this enough. If you're struggling, you need to learn the skill of digital marketing. Why? Because it's going to teach you how to be on this platform. Instead of you going to go buy the next camera or the next gear that you need to make all this content that you need, that you think you need to make all this content, I need you to invest in your knowledge. If you invest in your knowledge, you might be surprised that you might not need all of that stuff that you thought you needed. You might just need some knowledge. This is the time when we must build ourselves back up. If you have been praying for a way out, this could be your way out. Now, it's not going to come overnight. I'm not telling you that you're going to go get this money, then you're going to purchase some information that's going to teach you how to do the skill, and then you're going to instantly make money right off the bat. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you to invest in yourself. So that way that you can actually have this knowledge and be learning it along the way. Continue to work that 9-to-5 job and build your skills at the same time. Eventually, your skills are going to get so strong to the point to where you're not going to need that 9-to-5 job. You pouring back into yourself. You're done pouring back into somebody else when you know that all you have to do is pour back into you. If we really want change, we can't keep looking at everybody else for the change. We have to do something about it, right? If we really want the change. So I would suggest, if you are not where you want to be, then figure out where is it that you want to be. If this, whatever job you're working for, if that's not where you want to be working, invest in yourself. Do something for you. We're tired of going through the same old. I said I wanted to learn how to be a content creator. I said I wanted to learn how to be online. So guess what? I invested in myself. Because I knew that I was trying to replace my 9-to-5 with content creation, with being a full-time digital marketer. So I invested in the knowledge that I needed to get there. If you really want some change, if you really want some change, you really want something different in your life, you're going to do what needs to be done. You can blow that money on another soda pop, or you can spend that money on some education and some knowledge to build some skills that you didn't know that you could build. Learn how to make some money online. It don't have to be hard, y'all. We make it hard because we are lazy and we want to depend on somebody else. But it don't have to be hard. That's one thing I'm learning. Instead of taking that money to go have a vacation, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to go take that money, blow it all. Y'all not hearing me, y'all. They giving you the money on August the 29th. They're saying that it's supposed to be before Labor Day. So you're going to get your money before Labor Day. And guess what? A lot of y'all about to go out and go have a good ass time and go blow every single bit of it. So you can bring your behind right back in that job again, begging them for some overtime. They know how much money you got. They know how much money you're about to get. So they know that the mindset of a regular employee is to go spend it all because I ain't had none in a minute. Go have a good time and go live it big. But I'm going to tell you what you need to do. You need to take that money and you need to invest in yourself. I've been telling y'all about digital marketing for a while, and I'm going to keep telling y'all. Because I know that that's the way towards your freedom. I know if you're trying to be online, digital marketing is the skill that you need to gain your freedom. Because it's going to teach you everything you need to know about how to be online. How to do this the correct way. Instead of blowing that money on something stupid, something that you ain't never going to be able to get back again, put it into your knowledge. I invested in myself when I purchased the Ultimate Branding course. UBC. This one course taught me everything I needed to know on how to be online. And if you're trying to do that, what are you waiting for? The first thing you need to do before you go spend any of your money on anything irrelevant, purchase something that's going to help you, that's going to make you some more money. If you learn the skill of digital marketing, that's going to make you some more money, especially if you're already online anyway. Why not learn how to be online and make some money online? I hear a lot of people saying, oh, that's too much. I ain't about to spend that much money on a course. And you're going to stay right where you at too. Because you ain't ready to invest. You're not ready to climb out of that situation that you've been in all this time. You're not ready to do that. So, you don't want to spend the money? That's on you. It's not going to hurt nobody else but you. But I'm saying this right now because I know you about to have the money. If you're serious, the link will be in the description. If you still need time, I'm telling you right now, look here. You better figure it out. Figure it out before your money get here. Because when your money get here, all logic is going to go out the window. And you're going to tell yourself, I'm going to go have a good time right now. I'll make this money back. But do not come crying 6 months later talking about I can't pay my bills, I can't do this, if you're not ready to actually do something for yourself. Because if you're not ready to actually do something for you, invest in you, then I know all you're doing is talking. You don't care about paying your bills. You don't care about doing it the correct way. You're just talking because it sounds good right now. I want the people that's serious. I'm ready to build. I want like-minded people around me that's ready to build. Ready to get the heck up out of these situations. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but with us building together, we can get it done. Learning these skills together, we can get it done. It literally just takes a team. Learn a skill that's going to get you to where you need to be. If you're trying to be online, like I said, the skill you need to be learning is digital marketing. And if you want to know how I did it, the course that I invested in will be linked in the description below. Because I'm done with playing, y'all. I told y'all, I was serious when I said I'm about to free myself. If you want to be free with me, then hey, get it while it's hot. Okay, y'all, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you so much for listening to me. Like I said, the link to this course will be down in the description below. I will also have a freebie guide in there where you guys can get more information on what all this is, what digital marketing is, how you guys can get started, and why you should get started. Okay, all of that will be in the description below. Y'all check it out. Thank y'all so much, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.